Has your mind felt a little noisy, maybe scattered, or weighed down by a million tabs open up there in your head? If so, I see you, and I've been there, definitely been there. It doesn't mean you're lazy because you want things to slow down. It doesn't mean you're failing because you feel like you can't keep up. It just means you're human and your nervous system is just a little overloaded. So let's take a few minutes together to reset. And today I am going to share with you 4 simple focused mind techniques. So these are just gentle practices that you can use anytime you feel foggy, distracted, or pulled in too many directions. Maybe today, right? They're short, they're simple, and they're just designed to help you realign with clarity and purpose. So the first technique is called the breathe and label technique. It doesn't take very long. And before I tell you about it, notice over in the side under the files section, there is a file, a printable, for you to print out and have these handy at the desk or wherever you want to put them. So let's start with this reset, the breathe and label. And it's just a really quick way to reset your thoughts. So you take in a deep breath through your nose and then exhale it out through your mouth. In and out. In and out. And as you're doing that, I want you to silently label whatever thoughts are floating through your mind right now. What are they? Are you planning something? Are you worried about something? Maybe you're remembering something. What is it? Just say it in your head. Planning, worrying, remembering. You're naming those thoughts. And this technique comes from mindfulness. It's giving you time to pause, and it helps you gain just enough distance from those thoughts that are rushing around, and you're taking time to focus on them without judgment. You're just naming them. You're not pushing them away. You're not hiding them, stuffing them down. You're just noticing them and naming them. And you can try this for 30 seconds and just see. You're likely to feel just a little more anchored just by doing that. The second technique is called the focus word technique or the focus word loop. Won't take you very long to do this, maybe a minute or so. And this is really a great one for when you're feeling distracted or maybe overwhelmed or your to-do list is a lot longer than your energy is. So you're going to pick a word that represents how you want to feel in the next hour. So think about it. Maybe you want to feel more present, more steady, confident, productive. How do you want to feel over the next hour? Now gently repeat that word aloud. Or you can say it in your head if you want to with each breath that comes in. Breathe in, steady. Breathe out, steady. Breathe in, steady. Breathe out, steady. You're creating a loop, and this simple loop really gives your mind something calming to latch onto. And it helps you reset without needing to fix anything at all. Because often we're wanting to fix it all at once. Can't be done. Then comes in all of the anxiety, guilt, whatever it might be. So this word loop just gives you a little something to calm your mind, focus on what you want to feel, over the next hour, and then do it. The third technique is called the 5-3-1 countdown. Okay? So we're talking about the 5-3-1 countdown. So get your hand up there, 5. And this is one of my favorite ones when I'm feeling super scattered. So what you're going to do is a simple countdown, and you're going to name 5 things you can see in your environment. Look around, what's 5 things you can see? Then name 3 things in your environment that you can touch or feel. And then the last one is name 1 thing you're grateful for right now. It's quick, it's grounding, it brings back the here and now, keeps you focused. So it's 5 things you can say, 3 things you can touch or feel, and 1 thing that you can be grateful for right now. All right. And then the last one is technique number 4, the next best step whisper. Even the sound of that whisper brings you a little bit of calm. So when everything is feeling urgent, crazy, wild, you're going to whisper a phrase to yourself, and you're just going to say, what's my next step? Not the perfect step, not all the steps that you're facing, just the next one. What is my next step? And then you're going to take a deep breath, and you're going to let one simple action just float to the surface. This question really helps you move forward with intention, even when your mind is tired and spinning around, especially when your mind is tired and spinning around. Just ask yourself, what is that next one step? So there you have it, 4 techniques that can help you feel more focused, because you really can't force focus. Or if you do, it's not really that comfortable. These are ways that you can create it, and it can feel soft and a little bit of structure. So let me remind you what those focused mind strategies are. The first one is breathe and label. The second, focus word loop. The 5-3-1 refocus countdown, and the next best step whisper. I hope that these were helpful for you, and I hope that you'll consider downloading the file so that you can keep these handy and use them on a regular basis. And if they are helpful, I'd like to invite you to join us for the Mind Moments membership. It's just $9 a month, and you get weekly calming tools, some grounding practices, and gentle support from other people to help you move through stress, perfectionism, distraction, whatever it might be, without feeling overwhelmed. Or maybe like you're burning out, or things are just not in sync the way they need to be. And you can join us monthly, or you can pay annually. You can cancel anytime you want. There's no pressure. It's just peace. And we'd love to welcome you in. Until next time, breathe, reset, and remember, your peace is powerful.